Hey, I'm back and I'm not dead. Sometimes I just do a few videos and then just die for like a few months and then I come back, but I'm not. So, hi, I'm back and I'm alive again. Um, and I just realised, well, I did just, but I realised after the recording that that I stopped in the middle of a fight. So, essentially what happens was Maharaga like cut Meterumi's lava ball in half, but it like landed on his arm and like um first up what it like absorbed the chakra, so it like the ball got significantly like less hot, and it got significantly less, but well, I'm gonna say that it can't cut Earth jutsus. It can cut most other jutsus, but Earth jutsus, like absorb with its sword, because it essentially has like a RCT sword. That sounds weird, but reverse curse technique sword, which essentially just one shot his curses. So it essentially like absorbs cursed energy. Essentially, if you want to get into nitty gritty of it, I don't give a shit. Okay, you can knob off. I really don't care. This is my alternate universe. I say what it does. Okay, shh. Um. Anyway, so what happens is I'm really tired. Can you tell? So yeah, what happens is like the lava like land like it tried to cut it. It did cut it in half, but one of the lava balls like one of the halves landed on its arm, and it essentially like melted the joint essentially. And Maharaja just RCT, arm back. May's like, wow, I can really tell why that's useful, and Naruto's just over at the corner like, you ain't even seen the half of it. May's just like, huh? So Naruto's just like, Maharaga, stop, and he's just like, let's wait a minute, like exactly a minute. So they do, where everyone's really confused, like, why? And then Maharaga's wheel over one, and May's like, okay. Naruto's like, yeah. Now use um, another, what's it called? Oh yeah, another lava jutsu. You know, and it just slides off him like you're throwing mashed potatoes at a wall. And everyone's just like, oh! um, so yeah, what goes on? So yeah, they wait for 3 days. Naruto is expressly not using any chakra. He's saving all his chakra for the essentially raid on Kiri. Well, saying like Kirigaka because the country is called Kiri. Cause it's village hidden in the mist. Is the country called Kiri as well? I can't remember. Kirigaka. They went on the I don't know why I keep on doing that. It's like when in Hot Fuzz they go the greater good. They have to go the greater good. Anyway, if you watch Hot Fuzz, type in the comments that you've watched Hot Fuzz and you got that joke. If you haven't watched Hot Fuzz, go watch Hot Fuzz. It's the best fucking film ever. Well, no, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yeah. So they get to the raid. Everyone managed because most of the Shinobi's will be doing evil shit like going on bloodline purges because Yagura does that because he's a mind controlled evil dick. I mean, like, he's an evil dick because he's a mind controlled person. But you know what I mean. You know. But like most of people would be out of the village by that time on a bloodline purge. So I mean, Shinobi. So yeah, the allied forces, the rebels, get into the Mizukage Tower, and Meiterumi and Naruto essentially stay not what are the only ones who go up, and then they have a monologue. I don't really want to do a monologue. It's a monologue probably about how Meiterumi how Yaga has fallen from grace, stuff like that, and so Megumi is Naruto Megumi's like, Jesus, just get on to the fighting already. Naruto's just like, yeah, I kind of agree with you, to be honest. Yeah, so Yagura is immediately sensing, well, not immediately, as soon as he senses some form of threat of violence, he immediately essentially just starts becoming, Isobu Three Tails. And they're like, oh shit. And Naruto's just like, with the sacred treasure I summon. And Maharaga essentially, boop, pops into existence. Well, not pops, he comes out of Megumi's shadow, Naruto's shadow, obviously. But this Maharaga it's very big. It's not like Mahusive. Like, it's not as if it was like fused with Orochi or something like that. But it's still pretty big. It's like, I don't know, the size of a normal building. Not like a 2-3 story building, I would say. 2 or 3 stories. Which is definitely smaller than Isobu, but wait, I'm gonna check out how tall the tail beasts are, but okay, yeah, Maharaga is definitely a lot smaller than Isobu, but that doesn't really matter when I would say he's around the same height as Gamabunta, which Gamabunta is pretty fucking big, but it's not massive. And Naruto's just sitting back like, everyone's like, how the hell is that gonna help? It's so small compared to the the Sanbi, because they don't know it's called a Sobu. And Naruto's just like, you don't remember, do you? Oh, well, actually, I don't think he explained the sword, but he's like, it has a trick up its sleeve, you may say, because it's like it's like his wrist. Well, not wrist. It's like where the, what would you call that? Triceps? No, triceps are below bicep. You know what I mean. You've seen it. It's right there. Actually, I should just say the thing in the middle, the sword coming out. Anyway. So Mahara eventually just the sword out, and then everyone's like, okay, what's that supposed to do? The sword was like charging up a tail piece. I'm like, yeah, like go, pew, and then when Sabu was ready to fire, Maharaga readies the blade, and then charges at him, and then Asobu was like, and then Maharaga sticks the blades out, pierces, like the energy disperses everywhere. Like the Maharaga's arm just like breaks because of the force, but still holding it up because Maharaga's a fucking Chad. Energy dispersing everywhere. Maharaga's holding his its arm up and as soon as the beast bombs because it's like a beam almost most of the time. When Naruto did his it did a beam almost, right? If it didn't do a beam, then it just sort of stabbed the ball and it poof. Oh yeah, let's just say it was the ball when and started some of the energy dispersed. The ball started getting pierced by the sword, and then Maharaga, you just hear in Maharaga's arm, and then he just goes, and then Maharaga just thrusts forward, and the ball goes back at, well, not, like, but the pressure, like, whoofs back at Inosubu's face. So then, oh yeah, so the Maharaga like jumps all the way, when like they jump so far, like they swing their arms and the legs on the way, like, and then Maharaga's getting ready to like ground pound straight into Isobu's skull. Isobu like swifts around, like tries to make Maharaga pierce itself on. Oh yeah, it used RCT to cure its broken arm, I said as well. It tries to like pierce Maharaga while it did, but while Maharaga was jumping over, it fell straight onto one of Isobu's spikes. But Maharaga fucking pile drived its sword, and even if Isobu has the hardest shell in the Elemental Nations, it's still made out of chakra. So Maharaga essentially went, like the shell cracked, and it's like it's spider webbing. Maharaga just pulled its, like, still pierced on one of Isobu's spikes, just went again, like, and then it would have probably been a minute after it could, gather the strength to keep on doing that. So it'd probably be adapted to Isobu's spikes. I don't know. I'll probably like because the corrosive chakra of a tailed beast. So it probably would have been immune to that by now, because it does take damage, and every time you get hit by something, Maharaga, every time Maharaga gets hit by something, it loses 10 seconds off its timer, and if it's essentially getting hit by something every second, it's going to be adapted really easily. So now Maharaga's immune to tailed beast chakra. Yay! Well, for another like 8 adaptations, and then but I don't think I'll ever even need to go there. But like Maharaga like does the final blow, shattering essentially Isobu's chakra construct like around Yagura, and Yagura's just laying there unconscious with like I'm gonna say a hole in his back, because when they go real big, don't they like fuse body and things like that? It's weird. Well, they don't fuse body, but like the damage that they get in the tail beast form, you get, or something. It was something weird like I remember hearing. But anyway, well, even then, let's just say Yagura's true body was like just under the shell, and Maharaga pierced it when it was going down for the shell cracking shot thrust. Yagura just essentially to the ground, just dead as fuck. Now, this is one thing. This is one thing I really do need to sort out. Do they go with the strongest person in the village, which is Naruto, to be their Mizukage, or do they choose the smartest person in their village to be Mizukage? And then they're like, he's just a kid who showed up, so we're gonna go with the experienced adult here. In my opinion, fair dues. Oh shit, it's only been 14 minutes, that's actually decent. So yeah, Mei becomes the new Mizukage, and let's just say Naruto becomes like her, essentially like, her bodyguard. But she so around this time the Chunin exams would be coming up, and now that he's a part of Kiri, officially a part of Kiri, I don't think he can be labelled a missing nin. He's just, well, in the eyes of the honour of the people, he's just kind of a shit person. Because, if you run away from your village to join another, it's kind of like a dick move, I think. At least in my opinion, it would be. Because, you ditch your mates. Well, I'd say that he didn't have any mates. Friends. So yeah, he doesn't have no team, but like, so he's a one-man team. He's a one-man Kage. So yeah, so he travels all the way to Konoha, his essentially personal hell, to take the Chunin exams. So, Chunin exams, Naruto walks into a village, just gets a hotel, starts to wander around, because let's just say Naruto still likes ramen. It's Naruto. You can't deny that he likes ramen. That's like denying Luffy likes meat and family. Well, not family, but you know, these crew. It's like denying Luffy likes any of that. So, or like it's like denying Goku likes fighting. It's that sort of thing. It's an integral part of their character. Nothing's gonna change that. Which some people don't get. Some people are like, Naruto doesn't like ramen. He likes sushi, and I'm like, I would like ramen over sushi. To be like, I fucking love sushi, but I like ramen more. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So he takes a bit of wander around the village, gets some ramen, but then he hears some kukafuffle. And I can't remember. Yeah, it was two siblings that he had, but oh yeah, so Konohamaru, still bumps into Kankuro, and Naruto walks in on the scene. Is like, I wouldn't do that if I were you, but he's like, why? Dude, that's the third Hokage's grandchild, the one who died for the village. And Kakuro's like, yeah, so? Still a brat who bumped into me, and you're doing this the hard way, aren't you? Okay, then. Like, Tamari also, like, is like, yeah, Kankuro, just put him down. Just please put him down. Gaara is in the trees, like, who that guy? He's strong. I want to murder him. Classic Gaara. Yeah, classic Gaara. I want to murder him. So what goes on is I shouldn't do that actually. Naruto just I don't know. Nue? Would he use Nue? Yeah, let's say he uses Nue. And so if he uses Nue, what happens is he summons Nue, and it essentially like shoots out a feather right behind, like traveling right behind Kankuro. Like he dodges it and like, what's that for? And then anyway, teleports fucking right behind Kankuro, like electricity crackling, and then just like with its wings just sort of goes Kankuro right out back ahead, who like gets absolutely zapped, like the cartoony zap things, but he's essentially on the ground like paralyzed, like essentially he got hit by essentially the equivalent of a taser, and Naruto just and like Konohamaru ran away. Tamari picked up Kankuro and probably took him to fully fucking hospital, and Gaara dropped down from a tree. Well, you probably use like a Senshunshin or something like that, and he's like, you're strong. Mother wants your blood. I shall meet you in the Chunin exams. There, Mother will have your blood. I was just like, no. Negative. No. Uh, and so yeah, then Nara just walks away. And he probably won't get any problems until the actual tuning exams, because that's like the only real notable thing in my opinion. So tuning exam started. He doesn't point out the genjutsu to anyone, but he goes upstairs. He just leaving a bunch more people, being confused. Confused. And on the little shits team, let's say instead of Naruto, there's Sai as a replacement, because, Danzo would have just been like, fuck it. Get him to spy on the Hokage children. Maybe make them distrust him, so I can have them as weapons. Because Danzo is kind of evil like that, yo. Anyway. Yeah, so Naruto walks up, sits down just sits down, and everyone starts pouring in, and then Konoha 12 comes in. Well, Rock Lee's team comes in first, and then the Konoha 9 come in, afterwards, one group at a time, with the end one being probably like, I don't know, what was it? Oh yeah, the little shits team probably being the end one, and they immediately spot him, like, how the fuck he here? I thought he died. And then they see a Kiri headband on his head, and they just went, oh, he fled the village. That must mean he weak. He's cowardice. Coward. So, yeah, they start thinking he's a coward, essentially, for running away from the village. Well, he did run away from the village, but you know what I mean? You know what I mean. For good reasons. And, so I just walk up over to him, and it's like, and they're like, so you couldn't be the best in Konoha, so you had to go somewhere else to try and best our might. That's probably Menma, probably, because that sounds like a dude. It's just like, yeah. No, he probably just was so scared of us. He had to go somewhere else. Scared of our power. They had to go somewhere else just to feel strong. And the rest of the Konoha 9 laugh along with that. Well, most of the people on there, and then Naruto's like, do you wonder where my teammates are? They're like, and then they're like, no, but I don't care. They're probably some weak people. And then Naruto just turns to him and is like, I wasn't given a team because I'm too strong. You were given a team because you're too weak. We are not the same. We are different. No, but he's like, I was given a team because if giving me people to fight with is mainly a liability to my own abilities. Now, look at you. You need someone else to babysit you and handhold you through everything. You have no initiative. You lot are weak. They all obviously get pissed at that, but then Naruto's just like, if you want proof, I think that guy in the corner with some cards on him, because I'm gonna assume Naruto, when Kabuto tried to speak to him, Naruto went, oh cool, looked at his cards and went, oh cool, and just never really paid mind to it. But he's just like, that kid in the corner with grey hair and glasses, he's got information cards. So all I'm saying is, if you really want to see what I've done, just check with him. I'm not going to be bothered to check with you, to tell it to you right now, because I know you won't believe me. And they go after him, and they're all slightly scared shitless when they say he beat the three tails. Well, he summoned a creature that beat the three tails. Well, would it actually say he beat it, or would summon a creature that beat it? Because I'm gonna say that it would say that he beat it, because he kicked off Maharaga being summoned. So, and they would tell him about how he has the 10 Shadows summoning contract. Heavy air quotes. Some apparently, according to Kabuto, a new thing. And Naruto in his head is just like, idiots don't know. They don't know. And if this was a real summoning contract, well, he's thinking this in his head. If this was a real summoning contract, I would have fucking I would have gone to try to get Sage Mode immediately. That shit's busted. Like, seriously. Megumi in his head's like, dude, you don't need more power. Stop! You're fine as you are. Yeah, I know, but like, and then it comes to the fact that he's the fucking Mizukage's bodyguard, and the rest of them are just like, oh shit. Then obviously the little shits are like, you're lying, no way, he's better than us, because they're little shits. That's what they do. They deny that anyone's better than them, because they're shitty little children. Okay, so written exam. Actually, how would Naruto cheat? Because, like, let's just say that like he can see through the rabbits, because I don't want him to lose at the tuning exams. Well, let's just say, the rabbits can be used for reconnaissance, and because there's obviously shadows in the roof, because it'll probably be one of those drop down ceilings where there's like tiles, and is there a space between the actual roof and the what you see? It'll probably summon like in that in between space, and like make them like gnaw holes through some of the things to where they sense stronger chakra signatures, which will probably be the tunings that have all the answers. So yeah, Naruto does that, and then let's not give him an arbitrary ability. Let's just say one of the rabbits like just every now and again, like the rabbits can I would assume can communicate, because like what was the point in them if they can't communicate? So one of the rabbits like drops down every now and again and like nudges the answer on the paper. It's not the most subtle, but it gets them done. Well, it like like taps the paper. Yeah, so Proctor's suspicious, but they're like, well, guess it would do in a normal situation. Cause like that, how are they supposed to like do stealth and like stuff like that when there's people intently watching and looking for that things? Most of the time, people aren't looking in every single other room they see if someone's fucking watching them. Which I guess is the... I don't care what you think. I only care what I think. This isn't democracy. This is I don't care. I don't care enough to finish my sentence. So, yeah, it finishes Chunin exams, written. What happened? So near end of test, he obviously, well, he would see through he would see through a Biki's, question at the end. I forgot his name. And then Anko would come in slightly early. Well, yeah, slightly early. And then signing in the waivers how she's not responsible for their deaths. Explaining this exam. It all ends up essentially the same. But as soon as Naruto gets into the forest, he summons divine dogs. He summons two divine dogs, and then he summons the bull. Let's say the bull. I was going to say the elk, but the elk probably isn't that fast. But the bull, well, its most special ability is essentially go fast, do more damage. So, it could go fast. But the divine dogs just managed to either pickpocket or just destroy a team of Genin, because a team of Genin is quite weak, to be honest. A demon dog is probably they'll probably go together actually. So it's 2v3, which isn't as bad as 3v1, but they would go and get eventually they would find I guess Naruto got the opposite. They get the opposite scroll. He didn't really notice much. He didn't go and help Sasuke because why would he even notice? That sort of thing. So and then the divine dogs fetch back the scroll. And Naruto's just like, full charging, and the bull just goes, because its special ability with more chakra is swift release, which essentially just makes you go fast. So it essentially just goes vroom, fucking 120 mph, straight into the direction of tower. No, which way should we go? In the direction of tower. If you get that reference, like and subscribe, and maybe comment that you got that reference. Haha. Please just maybe subscribe. Subscriptions are very nice for me. Thank you. Oh yeah, third part. Prelims. Let's say I don't know. No, well, if I think about it, Naruto is an extra person who, well, I guess they'll just be like, extra person equals extra, they just go on to the next round, free pass, free ride. But next round would be, because there's an extra person. Still, it would be, and also the Mizukage sort of told the Hokage, what would happen if my strongest, and your air quotes strongest, Genin were to be in a fight, aka Naruto versus the little shits, and Minato's just like, I like that challenge. Why, thank you. Because I don't think he cares enough to notice that's probably his son. I don't think he cares. Just a dog creaking above me. So yeah, what happens is Yeah, so it's essentially a trio round. You know, they are. It's a free for all, but we all know the little shits are just gonna team up against Naruto. And Naruto in the beginning is just like, wow, did Miss May Terumi give you up to this Hokage? Put you up to this Hokage? Really? Also, just why? He's saying this while he comes in the thing, and and then the other, the little shits walk in, and Naruto's just like, before you start taunting me, I don't know why he's turned British. Before you start taunting me, I'll just, during this fight, I will only use my weakest summon. Everyone around is like, what? No, you can't beat him. You can't beat the golden children of Konohagaka with your weakest summon. Naruto's just like, watch me. So he summons Rabbit Escape, and thousands upon thousands of little rabbitos come in, and he pumps enough chakra to give him a significant speed damage boost, and also to give him substitution. Even with that, they still are the weakest of his summons, because they aren't supposed to be used for fighting. But well, Toji versus Megumi severely disagrees on that fighting part. Anyway, so the rabbits any attack the two people, the two little shits will try to throw at them, just substitute hit, they punch a fucking log. Don't know where they get the logs from. Don't ask me. Ask the people. The almighty log. The almighty log. But every time they try, essentially the knuckles just start turning into mush, because every time they try and hit it, they just they either punch or kick a log, and they're just like, and eventually the rabbits just start gnawing at them, and essentially bopping them in the face, the one feisty one versus Toji. You've seen that scene. Yeah, everyone's seen that scene. That fucking sees ace. Yeah. So. Yeah. So it's sort of like that, but you know what I mean. So it was a long fight for them, because it was more like a battle of attrition, because they don't really do a lot of damage. But oh goodness, I need to. Oh goodness. Sorry, I need to go loo. Oh yeah, it was a very long fight, because it was essentially a war of attrition, but Naruto was just sitting in the corner, essentially having a nap. Or they were getting beaten up by rabbits. Yay! Well, I'm gonna say it lasted a minute or two, because rabbits are pretty decently strong, especially in this instance where they had a bit of power and speed boost. So they'll probably put up those hands. So yeah, the rabbits just sort of go poof, and I just lay there. Is a battered and bruised Mito and Menma, just now it wakes up oh, wow, it's over. Okay, good. He just walks out. Paramedics come in oh, Minma-sama, Mito-sama, please live so Kage can pay us more. He'll probably pay people more if they save his children. I'm just saying, if I was the leader of the village, I would give someone a pay raise if they saved my child. Just saying. It might not be fair, but Manalo, in this alternate universe, is kind of a dick. So, fairness doesn't really matter to him in this alternate universe. Oh yeah, I forgot to deal with during the training month. yeah, nothing really happened. Essentially, just bodyguarding me. That's all that really happened. So just following him around everywhere. And let's say he wears a mask, so while he's May's bodyguard, just so nobody knows who he is, because that's kind of cool. Let's just say, I don't know. Let's just, I don't know actually. What would, like, I know the stereotypical one is like Fox, but I saw this one. It's kind of edgy, but like I don't care. It's like the Root Amble masks, but it's black and the name is Shadow, because like it just kind of matches. I know it's emo as fuck, but like it kind of matches because shadows, shadow, 10 shadows, yada yada. It matches. It still doesn't not make it emo. Anyway, he wears a black mask, so that's why nobody like if May's in a Hokage meeting with Minato, that's why he doesn't notice. That's my child. Anyway, so after that, I don't know. Sasuke would probably still be doing pretty good. Just as much as I hate the twat, I show my affection in my voice so much. But as much as I very much dislike his character, he's still very strong. Like, he almost beat Gaara, and then, but for plot's sake, let's just say Naruto got to fight Gaara instead of Sasuke. Yeah, so would he summon It's overkill, but like, would he summon Maharaga? Or would no, I don't think he would go that far. For right now, people only believe it's just normal animals. Nothing to. Cause they probably wouldn't believe the tales about how he summoned a fucking angel, demonic angel thing. That just like, yeah, he can only summon animals. What you talk about? So he'd probably go with that perception and summon the ball, which I'm gonna say he gives swift release, and a swift release essentially makes things really fucking fast. So what he does, because that's like the only way to get through Gaara, is to knock him out in like one shot, and that what he just goes. Gaara's just like imprinted in the wall and slowly peels out. Obviously, Shikaku inside of him was like, fucking raging, and Naruto's just like Shikaku takes over his body, and like starts screaming and I'm gonna kill you, brat! I'm gonna murder you! And Naruto's just like, Shikaku. I don't know why you would know their names, but it's easier for me because I know the names. So it's easier for me to say Shikaku instead of Chibi. One Tail sounds wrong. Yeah, Shikaku. Well, and also Shikaku was more known as Shikaku than any other one, which is weird because he's like the most closed off one. So why would people know his name more? Anyway. I was just like, Shikaku, come out to play, have you? Because, your brother, Sanbi, I forgot his name. I don't really care, that's why. I put him 6 feet under. I think I can put you as well, but I can tell the kid's disliked. Just... I won't kick your ass if you try and work with him, okay? Chicago's just like, shut the fuck up, child. I am a millennia's old damn demon beast thing. You cannot threaten me. No, it's just like, Bears, you chose the wrong answer. everyone's like, call the match, because like Orochimaru's, he does the thing. Instead, also May is there. Um, well, oh, but I will say that with Minato and May could probably take Shodime, Nidaime, and Sandime all at once, because like it would. I'm just gonna say Minato's he's most likely vastly stronger than Sandime was at that time. And so yeah, and also Minato knows vastly more amounts of seal techniques than that could work than Sandime did. So yeah, that essentially goes well to canon, except for, like I would say May tries to fight Hashirama because lava, wood. Lava doesn't really go well with wood, so I melt your wood. Anyway, back down in below. Naruto just like bloody summons like oh, would he go straight for big guns? Oh, nah, he would toy around a bit. He would go for Orochi, which unlocks its special ability, which essentially turns it into Manda-sized. And if Gamabunta was around the same size as Shikaku, the fight. If they're around the same size, then Manda is quite a bit bigger than Gamabunta, if I remember correctly, or was the other way around? Manda was bigger. I remember Manda was bigger. So Manda would probably be able to. Orochi, which is the same size as Manda, would probably be able to properly take a few chunks out of Shikaku. Just like because I'm not gonna lie. A fucking snake that large is probably better than Gamabunta. I'm just saying. The only bad thing about Manda is that he's a bit of a prick and demands sacrifices and shit. And he's a bit of a dick. Prick and dick are the same thing, dickhead. Me. Anyway, so yeah. Naruto would probably manage to get Gaara to calm down. Motivational speeches, I'm not very good at those, so you can imagine your own heartfelt Naruto-esque emotional speech. And then after that happens, everyone else is fighting in their own blah blah blah. Everyone's beating up sound ninjas, sand ninjas, shit like that. Oh yeah, so Konoha is still severely fucking her, but Naruto doesn't care as much this time. So yeah. Oh yeah, he would most definitely get the rank up into Chunin. They don't really need to do this. May could have probably done a field promotion kind of thing, but we don't talk about that. Yeah. But they wanted to do it more normal, and also Nara wanted to be like fuck you to Konoha. I don't know why he really squeaky. It was a very squeaky fuck you. So what happens is Naruto heads back to his hotel, which should probably be the same hotel but different room as May is in, because he might have liberated a country, but not that close. Alright guys, calm down. Goodness. You can come to that assumption if you want to come to that assumption, but I'm not going to narrate that out, because I'm in the same flat as my mother and my stepfather. I don't think they want to hear me act that out. Okay? Just saying. You just go into fanfics. You know, the dirty side. You know. Anyway, we don't talk about that. So and so. I've just realised I've been on the wrong end of the microphone this like entire time. Shit. So yes, Shikaku. Yeah, everything goes back to normal essentially. You know, the day is saved. Sasuke would probably still leave the village, but that's none of fucking Naruto's concern. And I'm just trying to go through major plot points because after the time skip, like, I don't know, just keep on going through missions. Whoopee. Oh, you know, after time skip, Naruto would probably, instead of Sasuke, because, you know, that happens, instead of Sasuke finding Deidara and Obito, Naruto does. And, I just realised my phone was on backwards. Oh. That's why I was doing it on the wrong side, because, you know, backwards. But, you know, Deidara and Obito, he finds that, well, Toby, sorry. Deidara and Toby, oh, shit. And finds Deidara and Toby, I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, so, essentially, I'm gonna assume that he's been ranked up to Jonin by now. Like, there's no way he has any. Well, is there a level up? He's probably in Anbu, to be honest. Now that I think about it, you know, just Shadow, top Anbu. You got Hokage's got. That actually sounds really cool, really fucking emo, really fanficky. I don't care. Okay, codename Shadow. Well, to be honest, what's the point in hiding his face if he has the same ability as only one person? Well, shut up at me. I'm backing myself into a corner here. Anyway, so, yeah, fans Toby and Deidara. To be honest, he knows who they are, and he's like, the fuck are they doing over here? I should probably kill them now. So he's like, Maharaga summons him like almost full power. He's absolute fucking massive. And Deidra is just like, huh? And then see the giant fucking angel wing eye dude fucking in front of him. He's like, ah! Maharaga's just like leaning down with his blade arm, slowly going, like almost, and like it lands a massive shockwave. Deidara is paste. Not like copy and paste, red paste on the ground. And Dobby's like, Mokuba Dobby. Well, it would probably turn into, you know, it would go back into serious Obito since, you know, someone's attacking him, and there's nobody to watch who he presumes won't be dead afterwards. But you know, he like uses Kamui on Maharaga, but like Maharaga's so fucking massive, you know, it only sucks up like a hand. 60 seconds, 60 seconds of just, you know, Maharaga can't hit him, but, you know, he can't hit Maharaga while he's, you know, all invisible and, well, not invisible, invincible. Title card, you know, if you've seen that show, you know. Also, if you've seen Dead Mate, you know, type your no and subscribe and like in the comments. Not type that, do that. Anyway, I should stop being a sellout. So yes. Oh, so yeah, a minute of just straight hands pass by. Kamui has been adapted to, which, if you think about it, if Maharaga could find a way to cut through infinity by essentially just create, well, he essentially gave Sukuna the information to cut through space time, but you know what I mean. Maharaga essentially originally came up with it as Sukuna's winning strategy. So if he can do that, then Maharaga can probably at least try to get his to get him like between dimensions. Well, or would his chakra blade, let's say his chakra blade would adapt to exist in all dimensions. So it not like Obito is just in the Kamui dimension while his body's you know what he's like. And Maharaga, like, on both, like, all he sees in Kamui is just a floating blade falling towards him. But, Obito is pissed. Essentially, that ruins the Akatsuki's plans. Shit. Because, Obito is, like, without Obito, then Nagato doesn't really have any loyalty. Like, Nagato and what's her name? Conan. Nagato and Conan don't really have any loyalty towards the Akatsuki. Like, yeah, they formed it, but like, they don't believe in its ideals, and like, I won't be surprised if Nagato and Conan fucking hate most of the members of Akatsuki. But they don't. So Akatsuki would probably crumble. Like, well, not crumble, but like, Nagato and Conan would just be like, well, what the fuck are we doing this for? Let's just fucking dip. And then, like, the rest of them will be scrambling for who gets top spot, and then, end up all, like, I don't know, killing each other except for, like, Itachi. I don't know. Itachi's, like, the only not bloodthirsty one. Kakazu would want to fight, because, would want to lead, because money. Hidan would want to lead because he can, kill as many people as he wants. He can set out missions to, kill people for Jashi, whatever. Sasori would want to lead to... Okay, Sasori and Itachi survive. Kisame just really wants a good fight, so he would probably want to lead. But actually, I see. No, I could see all of them losing at the same time, because you know. But no, you don't. I can't be bothered to explain it that much. Just think of it. Think of it yourself. I'm not the one telling. Oh wait, I am the one telling the story. Shit. But essentially, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Akatsuki crumbles. Jiraiya's like, oh, I guess I didn't need to warn Minato about that. Okay, I wonder who took him down. Like, Madara's never revived, which means which means Kage is never revived, which means Yotsutsuki eventually come to the planet. It is like, then they would probably fucking... I'm sorry, Naruto's good, but he's not fucking Otsutsuki level good. Actually, no, I forgot. Boruto's a non-canon dream from Infinite Tsukiyomi. No, just JK. But the first half of Boruto definitely is. If that turned out to be the truth, that would be the first half of Boruto. Okay, there's not really much else to speak on. This is Final Bar. Goodbye.